KShine. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Sip 'em up.
Feel like that. Move like a star. Feel like that.
All right, today we got KShine jumping off the porch with us today.
Yeah, zip 'em up. You know what's up.
What's going on with you, gang?
Hey, shit, I'm coolin', bro. How you feeling, bro?
I'm chilling, man. It's a pleasure to have you on the porch with us
It's
today.
an honor to be here, for real. Word.
Sure.
That shit, I took the picture with the bro count up, salute to the Herc, bro. And that shit went crazy. Everybody like, yo, you gotta be there.
Yeah.
They like, yo, salute. You did an interview. I'm like, damn, I ain't even do the interview. You know what I mean? But I definitely gotta spin back, for real. I already knew what it was, but just the fact that niggas thinking it was mine, I gotta do it the right way. I couldn't cap, you know what I mean?
So shout out Count Up, man. Shout out KShine for sure.
Word.
So tell us what you out here working on in Atlanta, man.
Man, music, a lot of music. We got an independent situation, Zip 'em Up ENT. But we out here doing music, you know what I mean? I got a Zip 'em Up Entertainment. It's one of the artists here. Shout out to Trill CG. You know what I mean? We independent. We got a lot of shit going. We on a tour too as well. We be in New York on the 27th. I just want y'all to follow my IG, stay in tune, you'll see what's going on, bro.
Straight like that.
Yeah. It's a lot to explain, but if we got time, we got time.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, how would you describe life back at home in Harlem, New York?
Man, back at Harlem, shit was rough. I ain't gonna hold you up, man. As a kid, I was off the porch early, probably like 13, 14. I was always rapping, but you know, Harlem, that shit is like a fast life. Everybody wanna get money, and you ain't that man till you got that bag, you know what I mean? And no bitches wanna fuck with you, no niggas wanna hear your rhymes and nothing. That was like first at home, so, you know, that led to other things, being in the street, affiliated, turning into a member and shit. Cases, a lot of cases, but throughout the whole shit, I was always rhyming and shit, you know what I mean? So when I finally came out with my last little bit, whatever, I felt like, you know, I can't be going back in this shit. I'm 2 felonies in. I gotta really take this rap shit serious, you know? So from there, that's what it's been. Like, you know, growing up in Harlem, pretty much a story of everybody in Harlem, but my shit was just a little bit different, you know? 'Cause I was at a young age outside, you feel me? Like,
That's real. So how would you describe your childhood coming up?
I mean, both my parents was together, but my dad was in the street, you feel what I'm saying? Like, anybody else in Harlem, anybody else pops. Like my dad was in the street, but my dad was getting locked up, coming back home, get locked up, come back home. And like you would think, you know, a nigga having both parents, he ain't need the street, but nigga wanted what he wanted and not what they give you, especially when everybody in your class fly and everybody on the block fly. So, you know, I ended up going to the street.
For sure. Now you mentioned earlier, you said you've been off the porch since like 13, right?
Right.
So what does that consist of for a 13-year-old jumping off the porch in New York?
Like in Harlem, everybody, it's like corners and shit. Like it ain't really like how I look out here. Like everybody got like corners and blocks and buildings. It's like you might have 200 people in a 5-story, one building, you know what I mean? So, and it'd be like 20 of those buildings on a block. You feel what I'm saying? So, but when you walk, everybody outside is hustling, bro. It's like junkie central, bro, while I'm growing up. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, so when you walking past and you going to school and you see Shorty father gave him them kicks, and he got that shit and he in school, he good, you know, and then as you walk into school, you see how easy it is to make that bread. You end up jumping in and out, and until it become like a habit, you feel what I'm saying? And then you find yourself stuck in that shit.
For sure.
Oh.
So what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned growing up?
Biggest life lesson I learned growing up, probably be count on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's good to have your partners and shit. It's good to have everybody with you, you know what I mean? But you don't count on shit, nobody else. You gotta count on yourself. You gotta make it happen, man.
For sure. So what would you say is the biggest obstacle you had to overcome so far in life?
Every year is like a new obstacle for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just had a difficult situation. I lost a daughter, my grandmother and shit like that, so shit been kind of crazy, but I still been maintaining to, you know, stay there for my kids, you feel what I'm saying? Stay sane and shit, so, and still gotta work, still gotta bring that bag in, still battling. It's like, that might have been one of the most difficult things ever, bro. Whoa. was my daughter's situation recently, bro.
That's crazy.
Talking about that shit choked me up, bro.
Yeah.
Word.
Sorry for your loss, man.
Appreciate it, man.
So when would you say you started making music?
I started making music before I started battle rapping. I was battle rapping since I was probably like 7th grade, you know, but I started battle rapping because I was too young, you know. Around this time, you had Bow Wow and Romeo. The chances was far-fetched of a young kid that age to get on with them, you know what I mean? But I was still doing my thing, so I still had to figure out how to make my name popular, you feel me? Like I said, it's about 200 niggas to a building, 500 niggas, you feel what I'm saying? And everybody rhyming. So it's like, how I'm gonna beat the odds? How I'm gonna make these niggas know who I am? You feel what I'm saying? So that's when I started doing the battle rap shit. And that shit took me to a platform, and that shit ended up getting you tied into that shit too. Like, cause you know, when you do something, you wanna be the best at it. And in order to get the right respect you need, you gotta put that work in. But sometimes that work might take all the time you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now you ain't got the time to do all the other shit that you had planned because the first step to the main goal is taking so much time, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So now I find myself trying to balance the two. And it's like, you can't make no excuses. You just gotta go harder, bro, because somebody else gonna do it, you feel me?
Yeah. So what would you say is the difference between a rapper going in the studio and laying bars on wax versus a battle rapper spitting that shit a cappella?
See, the difference is with a battle rapper is we gotta say that shit one time, the craziest shit you ever heard about the individual, and never say it again. And remember it, and then it's like with a record, you could go perform the same song over and over again, and like rehearsal is just like a show is rehearsal, because at this point, you get what I'm saying? But with battle, it's just like you got one time to make that impression, and whatever you say, thank you, gotta be delivered the way you plan. It gotta, you know what I mean? You only got one chance with this shit, you know what I'm saying? And that might be the only difference. Also, you performing every time, like, you know, with a record, you could really just, after you do your first take on the record, that cadence is gonna carry out, you feel what I'm saying? With battle, you gotta keep that shit up. It's live, you can't, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
So what gravitated you towards battle rap?
In Harlem, it was a big thing. You know, it was a couple guys that was from my area. Shout out to Murder Mook, T-Rex, Low Deluxe, Charlie Clips, Vado. It was a bunch of niggas in my hood that I was, as a little kid, I was always outside. I was one of them bad kids, like, them niggas will tell you, like, Shine out here wildin', what he doing with a gun this age, what is he doing, hot, like, I was one of them little niggas, you feel what I'm saying? So, but they was doing that shit like, oh, and they was getting bread off this shit too. Like, them niggas was battling. I seen like celebrity niggas come to the hood, drop the bag off like, yo, they betting money on these niggas. I'm like, oh, whoa, this is the new wave. This is where that bread about to be at.
Yeah.
So I started getting my little song rhyme. Like, I had song raps. Like, I write to the same instrumental, the same, like 100 raps to the same instrumental. But then I started figuring out how to make these shits like disses. And then I started taking them shits to school till everybody started saying, you know, this nigga the best in the school.
Yeah.
Then we started traveling to other niggas' school. That shit ended up to a lot of fights, the shit was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Shit was wild for this shit, but you know, it was all worth it though, you know.
That's real.
You know, you go to another nigga high school and he that nigga over there, he gotta be the, you know, nigga gotta be on them, who this nigga's coming to our school type of shit. You know what I mean? Niggas was on some dumb shit as kids, you know.
For sure.
But it always led to niggas getting them rhymes off before the fight though, so that was a good thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that's what helped me get my name up. Ended up meeting a dude named Vaughn Jeff, getting to the Fight Klub, the MTV Fight Klub, and that's where shit started off.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how would you describe the transition to battle rap from, like you saying, niggas battling on the blocks, niggas battling on the corners, to niggas battling on stages?
It's
from
a lot.
Millions, thousands.
It's a lot different now. Like, now you gotta monitor a lot of shit sometimes. Me, I don't got no, like, I'm saying what I feel, like, you know, salute to, like, what's going on. It's a lot of soap opera shit going on now, commercial shit where niggas is doing shit to sell a battle, to sell a fight. I ain't doing none of that shit, bro. We don't got no problem. Don't make us have a problem. We won't have a problem, bro. Like, We coming to rap, we coming to rap. I'm not making up no storyline and none of that. That's what the only thing that's different. Back then, it was who nice. You ain't right for a nigga, you ain't prepared for a nigga, it was who nice. And if you did prepare for a nigga, you knew he was looking for you. It wasn't no setup or battle, it was, yo, this nigga just left the block with 20 niggas came over here on some rap shit, they want back, oh, what? We going to their block. It was that type of shit. Like, you ain't have time to write for, you know what I mean? So it was, everything was authentic, you feel me?
Yeah. So how would you say you end up linking up with Doc Mob?
In a Fight Klub.
Yeah.
I used to run down on them niggas, trying to battle them niggas, trying to battle Mook and Rex and them niggas when, probably like, this was like 15 years old. Because them niggas they had the town, they was, you know what I mean? So you wanna get noticed, you gotta go at the top nigga, you feel what I'm saying? So I was going at them niggas, and it was, they always like send a different nigga, like, yo, you battle him. So I tell, what you got, 500? Let's go right now. Give him the 500, we battle. I win the bread. I'm still trying to get to them niggas, but by then them niggas been spent off or something already.
Yeah.
So then I see them again in the Fight Klub, like, yo, we here now. Like, and we could do it right here in the Fight Klub. This is where the cameras and shit is at, like. But it ended up, me and Rex ended up getting cool. And he was on something like, yo, you might as well get money with a nigga. After you battle a nigga, then what? Like, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just try to get some bread with a nigga.
Yeah.
So that's how that shit happened. And me and him was like really on some bro shit, you know what I mean? Still to this day. Whoa.
So even after the battle, because you know a lot of people like seeing you and Rex battle.
Yeah, it took some time.
Yeah.
It took some time, but yeah, we good though. That's my brother. Like, but that's what like, they make it seem like some whole other shit because it's some battle rap shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of soap opera shit going on in battle rap.
Yeah.
But in real life, you could really have a disagreement with your mans for years before y'all get back. Ain't nobody business but y'all. That's your bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I don't gotta keep, that's what I be saying about the storyline shit. I'm not trying to keep up no image. It is what it is. The truth is the truth. Feel me?
That's real. So did you know you was gonna 3-0 him that night?
I knew I was gonna try my hardest, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was going for it. I ain't, bro, no, I had to get him up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
I had to, bro. That nigga, yo, cause as a kid, bro, you gotta look like you got industry cats coming, like, you don't see these niggas in the hood, like, as a little nigga, like, you know what I mean? You watching these niggas on, and then it ain't no Instagram, it ain't no social media around this time, you feel me? So you see a celebrity nigga, it's like, oh, it's a celebrity nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so, around this time I'm 15, you got niggas coming, putting their jewelry, yo, Rex, rap this, do this for this, you know what I mean? Rep my label for this battle we about to do. Like, he was really that nigga. Take 10,000 to wear the chain on and show my chain off in the footage. Like, he was really one of those niggas. So I'm remembering all of that while I'm going to this battle. I don't give a fuck what they remember. I know what I remember. Like, that nigga be spanking
Rex
it.
when he was in his prime.
Yeah. He be spanking it.
I feel it. So we in the Fight Klub, right?
Right.
How did you say it transitioned to the URL era?
So after I battled in the Fight Klub, I link up with Rex. We ended up cool. He calling me, yo, I got a nigga over here talking crazy, bro. He want battle for 1,000. You don't gotta do nothing. I'm gonna put the 1,000 up and give you 500. After a while, I'm like, all right, nah. I put my own stack up. Nah, you just made a queen 500. Let me give you what I want to give you, type of shit. Feel me? Like, I caught on. I was a young nigga at first, but then I caught on. Like, hold up, bro. The second time, I'm like, nah. I see what you doing now. But we were still getting bread together. Long story short, he called me one time for the same type of situation. I'm thinking it's gonna be a corner battle. I'm in the sweatpants, feel me, regular shit. I'm doing what I'm doing outside, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't thinking about no rap. He called me, yo, what you doing? But pull up. Black Star Theater, meet me Black Star Theater. Niggas out here talking crazy. So I'm thinking it's another one. The block's slow anyway. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna make this money right here. Man, I get down there, it's all type of cameras and shit, it's everything. Like I said, this is years ago. Like, now this is nothing, but niggas never even had camera phones. So when you come in there, you see microphones dropping out the ceiling and shit, it's like, yo, what the fuck, where I'm at? So I'm like, oh shit, we on, bro, like right? So I'm like, yo, whoever this is, I'm out to valet. And it's goods. So another nigga was supposed to battle goods or some shit like that, and the nigga ain't show up. So Rex is like, yo, I got a nigga that's he uptown right now. He in Harlem right now. And that's how that shit happened out. So when Beasley and them and Smacking them seen that, it was like, yo, who this young nigga? But then right after that, I caught a bid and I had to go sit up.
Yeah.
So that's when I, went in a panic mode, like, oh man, B, like I went from selling crack to feeling like I'm about to make it to back in this shithole for some time. When I get out, this shit ain't gonna be here, it's over. Like,
Yeah.
that shit, but God willing, nigga do what he did. Came home, everything same, feel me? Better actually. Whoa.
For sure. So what words did Smack and Beasley have for you once you returned home?
Basically, like, there's nothing a nigga could really tell you at that time, you already a man. Like, I'm a grown ass man, I just got a number, nigga. I got a state number, feel me? Like, but it was up to me to make a decision. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, and I ain't gonna hold you, I'm still was on my shit, you feel what I'm saying? Till I really realized, like, yo, I ain't got too much more of these shits left, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Feel me? So now nigga play it cool, you hard.
How did you balance out selling crack to writing raps, my nigga?
On a stoop, just like this.
Straight
waiting
up.
for the, yo, listen, you waiting for the junkies, bro. We used to have a spiral notebooks. Y'all remember them
Yeah.
shits? The spiral notebook that you could fold and throw in your back. I used to have mad of them shits, bro. I don't know what not one of them shits is that. I used to lose, but I used to keep them shits in my back pocket. And my block, I'm in a block. It's a long block. Like, I could see police coming from any way. Like,
Yeah.
so I have my shit on my shit right into the fiends coming. Serve them, go in the building.
That's real.
Serve them. Feel me? But then it got to the point where I had to stop doing that shit because I was losing books or losing packs, bro. So I'm like, yo, you know what? I gotta learn this shit in my mind, bro.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. I gotta write this shit in my head. But I'll be out there
up.
all day. So by the time I go home, I have a rhyme.
Straight up.
Or
That's the real one. So who would you say was your toughest opponent that you battled this far?
I would have to say Rum Nitty, man. Rum Nitty, bro. In Texas, man. That's still to this day, bro. That was one of them battles I went in like, this kid could really put a nigga down for good. Like, he's capable of, like, every round really putting me down for good. Like, the nigga's nice like that, he electrifying. A lot of niggas is nice like that, but it don't feel like you lost or feel like they getting crazy. Like, you gotta hear from other niggas' opinion. You feel what I'm saying? But he one of them niggas that's gonna make you feel, you know what I mean, that pain or no homo on the stage. You feel what I'm saying? Like, word. So that was real difficult taking that battle, knowing he was on fire at that point too. Like, salute to Rum Nitty too.
For sure. How important would you say it is as a battle rapper to be authentic to your true self while battling?
How authentic is it? I feel like I don't even really know how to answer that question because our nigga don't know how to be nothing else. Like, how do you?
I'm saying, like, so put it like this, right? So you a nigga that's really from where you from. You really rapping about what you rapping about.
Right.
But we also know it's battle rappers who is not about that. They just really skilled
Okay,
at
I
putting that
understand.
shit together.
Well, it's very important because them type of guys end up in very bad situations, bro. You can't be like, niggas be wanting to see if you want that. Especially if you come around bringing that energy. If you chilling, bro. You come around on some super wild shit, acting like you the biggest bully in the spot, and niggas want to see.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's the real one.
You feel me? And a lot of situations happen with niggas in battle rap that's not from where they say they from, and they go to them places that they say they from, and shit be bad. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Not speaking on nobody's situations or nothing.
Yeah, but it's multiple, this shit happens a lot.
Yeah,
like, you
I was
know?
just getting ready to ask you that. Do these niggas guns be really these niggas guns? Goddamn.
Yeah, but it's a lot of authentic niggas though. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Like, I don't like, I'm not trying to slander battle
No,
rap.
no,
It's
I
a
feel
lot
you.
of, it's probably like a handful of goof niggas, but it's a lot of authentic niggas too. That's really who they say they is. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So how important would you say it is for battle rap culture for Smack and one of the biggest rappers, Drake, coming together to host a card, man?
Yo, salute to Drake, man. Salute to, first of all, we already know what's up with Smack. That's my bro, man. Smack gonna go the mile a minute every chance he get to elevate the culture, and he been doing this shit for the last probably 10, 12 years, bro, strong. Like, but salute to Drake for another industry person to come look at what we do, man. That shit is dope. Like, a lot of it's difficult putting a card together, so a lot of shit got switched around at the last minute. You know, a lot of people that's supposed to be on it is not on it, and that just come with battle rap. You know what I mean? So, but for a nigga that's probably as busy as Drake, bro, not even probably, let's be like as busy as Drake to really come back and invest bread into what we do, that's so fucking dope, bro. Like, and that's dope, bro. It's no other words, that's just fucking dope, bro.
That's real.
Niggas appreciate that because you got niggas like me, but like I said, with similar stories that could have been going forever, you feel what I'm saying? And this battle rap shit kept a nigga focused, you feel what I'm saying? I can't say saved a nigga life, like it's so dramatic like that, but for real, it kept a nigga with something to do other than what a nigga know, you feel what I'm saying? And for a nigga that already had a shot and come back and holler and show love to niggas, that's dope. Salute to Drake. Word.
For sure. Shout out Drake, man. Who are some of the other artists you would say that probably shed light on, you know, the battle rap scene or that reached out to you personally?
Oh man, it's like we got a handful of NFL, NBA. I don't want to start naming too many people because a lot of people be on some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, bro.
I feel you on that.
Word, but niggas be sending love though. And salute to everybody that show love. You feel what I'm saying? Word.
How difficult would you say it is? Cause you know they also say like battle rappers don't make good music. Do you feel that's true or not?
I don't feel like that's true. I feel like with anything, like you got regular people that only do music
that can't battle rap.
That can not only that makes poor music too. So if you hear a poor song from a battle rapper, it's not that a battle rapper can't make music, because you got niggas that only do music that don't make good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've seen, like right now, I ain't gonna lie, niggas is fucking that iTunes playlist up right now, the battle rap. Like, you type in one nigga name, and it's a whole bunch of list of straight fire records from battle rap niggas that, and I really be listening to like the guys and shit, you know what I'm saying? My bros and shit, but if I play a record and one of them shits come on as fire, I let it, and I heard mad fire from battle rap niggas, whoa.
For sure.
Whoa.
So now we in the NWX era, man. Mm-hmm. How did that come together, you and DNA?
All right, so DNA and Conceited, they was, Conceited from Wildin' Out and shit, they was doing the, came up with the name. And I was around, but I didn't really think they was, so they was really gonna do it, whatever. But Conceited go to Wildin' Out. So DNA like, yo, we already made this shit, we need to make it strong, like, you know what I mean, really put full attention to this shit. And Khan, you can't really do it right now. And Shine, what you wanna do? So I'm like, yo, fuck it. But it really started off with us about to do a battle, a 2-on-2 battle. Because 2-on-2 battles wasn't popular. Like, it was, nobody even heard, well, they heard of it, but it wasn't a big thing. Until me and him took the 2-on-2 battle. And the shit ended up going into a tour. The URL ended up picking up, and then we just like, fuck it, yo, we might as well just run with it, with the name, the NWX shit.
That's hard.
Yeah, so, but then we started adding on, you know, other people, like Big T, Rain, that was there, you know what I mean, around the time when it was created. It wasn't like they came time later, but it was originally us three, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Would you say that you and DNA's battle probably helped unify or shift the movement of the NWX thing? Because y'all had a crazy battle, a legendary battle.
At that time, bro, that battle was scary because we both was cool. We knew we was cool, but we wasn't like cool how we is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with battle rap, you know DNA some witty, intellectual nigga, and he done bring a bomb to a battle before, like, so I ain't no telling what type of shit he gonna do in his mind. So, but we saying we cool, we not about to talk about kids and family. So I really don't know how to approach the battle, you feel what I'm saying? Or what he gonna try to do, but I also know he's super smart. So he ain't gotta do that to you know, have a good battle. So I'm trying to think of what he gonna do. I had to find myself like, yo, you know what? I need to worry about what the fuck I need to do in this battle. Feel me? Like,
and that
but
night, Professor
being that we
Shine
both
was
stood on
born.
what we said, like, yo, we ain't gonna violate, we ain't gonna, you know, cross no lines. That's what made niggas really cool. Like, niggas honor their word, for me.
For sure. And that's the night Professor Shine was born.
Professor Shine, facts.
That's a different nigga, right? That shit was crazy. So how do you feel, also as a battle rapper, important it is to have bars, but also stage presence and be able to be entertaining?
I feel like it's a real big deal. Like, it's almost as if you go to a concert, you know, and somebody just singing a song, standing in one spot, you feel like almost as if, man, I could have bought downloaded the record for all of this. So if you come to see a show and come to see a concert, you come to see a show. You want to see sparks. You want to feel like, whoa.
Yeah.
So that's how I take every battle. You feel what I'm saying? I want a nigga to leave that shit like, yo, anytime this nigga is on that stage, we coming. You know what I mean?
For sure. How does it make you feel to be able to be a part of URL from when y'all was battling on the block to now selling out arenas, selling out venues in different states?
Yo, I was talking to Beasley this morning, yo. Telling the nigga, no homo, I was trying to ask him where I could buy some wood chips to go in front of the house, like, you feel what I'm saying? He's like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. 5 years ago, nigga, you was asking me, did I know any lawyers, bro?
Crazy.
That shit is like, yo, it's still sometimes this shit is like crazy. Like, I don't even believe that this shit went from niggas really walking 20 blocks trying to find a nigga to battle, and who got a camera, we can't start till somebody find it, till it turned night outside before we could find a camera, bro. To this shit, it's crazy to me, bro.
Yeah.
And I just could imagine where it's gonna be, where it's about to go. Like, I think it's like Drake, like tapping in. I could just imagine, bro.
For sure.
Wow.
How would you describe Beasley and Smack's relationship with the battle rappers that, you know what I'm saying, they ushered in and bring up, you know what I mean?
Very stern, but they reasonable, understand, they businessmen, you feel what I'm saying? Like any other businessman should. You know, I knew them guys since I was probably like 15. So the type of relationship I got with them, other people might not have, you know what I mean? Or newer guys, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I see them handle everybody the same. I don't see them handle me no different than they handle a new nigga when they come to that business, like, you know
Straight up. All right, Shine, so let me ask you this as an artist.
All right.
Do you feel it's easier to write bars for the battle or bars for the lyrics for the song?
I feel like the song lyrics is way more easier, even though we be stepping on all of them shits too, but them shits is more memories, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like with battle rap, I gotta think of shit. I gotta create some shit, you feel what I'm saying? With songs, them shits is just memories, like, you know, I just rap about shit I seen, shit I've been through, you know? So that's so easy. All I gotta really do is think, and I can have a rhyme like that.
Straight up.
Or,
So what advice would you give a nigga upcoming right now trying to get his battle rap shit up?
trying to do the battle rap shit,
Yeah.
man, stay true to you, be original. Don't join no teams, man. Do your own thing, man. That's
Straight
it.
up.
Whoa.
All right, so what else you working on right now, Shine?
Yo, Bovin 19 project. It was a late release date. We'll be dropping this shit in November. It's a project that I've been working on for probably damn near almost a year. It's been done, but you know, I just been waiting for the right time to release it. Like I said, I was going through some personal shit, you know, with losing my daughter and shit like that. So a lot of them is in a lot of them verses and shit like that. So it'd be tough putting that shit out, knowing I battle rap too, cause I, you know what I mean, that shit is a personal situation for me.
For sure.
But it is what it is. We will all static, we will all smoke, play game we want. Feel me? Like,
Straight like that.
yeah, nah.
Any last words and shout outs?
Yo, man, shout out my boy T.Y. Vegas, man. He got a project he's also working on, man. Zip him up, ENT, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, tune in, videos, music. I got a show on Caffeine called The Dojo, man. Salute to Drake, you know what I mean? Supporting the whole caffeine movement. Salute the URL TV. Bovin 19 project finally releasing. And T.Y. Vegas, tell him what's up, gang.
T.Y. Vegas, you know, I ain't gotta say this. You can't find me at Bitch Party. You can find me if you scroll on the playlist. You know what I'm saying? Me and the Icy got something coming out. Probably gonna drop around like January, February.
Yeah, a whole project too as well. So
Whole project.
we got volume series coming up with URL December. Can't really reveal a match, but I'm finna, you know, do what it do.
Let's
So
go.
we working, man. We ain't stopping, man. Shout out to Trill too, man. My boy Trill CG out of Baltimore too.
Straight up, man.
Fuck.
KShine, Professor Slime, Mr. Zip 'em Up, man.
You
We
know it.
appreciate having me today,
Zip 'em up,
gang.
you know it, gang, yeah. Lily, you know it.
For sure that.
Yeah.
Feel like that. Move like a star, feel like that.